Hey guys, welcome back. Origami here. Ooh, that was weird. I had to double check that I was recording. But I am. Okay, cool. Hey guys, welcome back. Origami here. Bringing you another sort of PTCGO live content video. And today people say we're actually playing a Malamar build that was actually given to me by my boy Pat, #1 day one supporter of the channel. He actually went to Daytona Regionals, the most recent regional, and he played this deck. Just barely missing day 2, but one of his buddies, one of his teammates. Let me just double check the name here. I think his name is Morty. Pretty sure his name is Morty. I think his name is Mike Morton. I lied, it's not Morty. I've been watching a lot of Rick and Morty. But anyways, he made day 2 in this thing. I think he made 24th in day 2, or 24th in day 2. It was pretty exciting. I'm very excited to be playing Malamar again. Kind of, you know, I've kind of like swore off Malamar because I was, how do I say this? I played Malamar as long as this existed, right? Since day 1. And I maxed out my Malamar deck list, but I kind of got sick of playing Malamar. Malamar just is always in a good place, but always in a bad place at the same time, you know what I mean? So I kind of swore off it and sold all my cards. So I haven't played Malamar like since the past set or so. But I'm excited to be playing it again. I might be a little bit rusty, but we'll see. It looks pretty standard. I like the Mimikyu include to deal with Space Dogs easier. ADP, you can copycat their attack and take an OCO on them. You can't copycat their GX attack, but you can just like find this thing, slap it down, slap a Fairy Energy on it, and you can just knock it out. It is a little bit difficult to get the Fairy Energies because you can't really get rid of the, what's it called? The Chaotic Swell, without having to pump it like previously. So it's gonna be, I'm not too sure if I'm going to be able to pull off this combo if I do run into the matchup, but we're gonna see for sure. I do like this new include of Venusaur and Snivy. We only play for the GX attack Solar Plant, which does 50 to each of your opponent's Pokemon. I think it's each of your opponent's Pokemon. This does 50 damage to each of your opponent's Pokemon. Yeah, all of them, not including the active. That's always good to know. And if this has at least 2 extra energy attached to it, heal all damage from all of your Pokemon. So like in a tight situation, we can also have a full heal. Although I think we're pretty much going to be slapping this down and attacking with it whenever we feel like it. We're not playing Espeon Deoxys, but we are playing Blacephalon. I kind of like this change because I feel like Blacephalon is all you need in the Birds matchup. We're also playing the Stinger, the Stinger GX into the Blacephalon play. I'm not super sure if I like the Stinger because in the past I used to use Giratina to take knockouts on my own Pokemon, while also knocking out my opponent's Pokemon, and until I get down to 3 prizes, and then afterwards I'm able to use the Blacephalon. That's why I'm kind of hesitant on the Stinger play. Like personally, I don't know. I'd have to test the matchup more to see if like I'd be able to just use Shadow Impact enough to knock out like my own babies. Like because we have these Mimikyus, right? Those are pretty easy to knock out. You just like 2 times each time, and then you're also probably taking prizes in the meantime. Hopefully, if you can, you're probably taking prizes. This deck plays also no gusting, which is crazy to me. Like personally, I would probably drop these 2 for at least 2 great catchers, but I'm not super sure. We'll see. Maybe I'm missing something in the matchup. Maybe the matchup is too slow. Maybe knocking out your own Pokemon is too slow. That way you kind of have to be put in a position to where you have to use the needle. But I feel like Malamar had a really good showing. I mean, I don't feel like it. I know Malamar had a really good showing in Daytona, which is good because Malamar, you know, every now and then you gotta be reminded that Malamar still exists, right? People disrespect Malamar, and then all of a sudden, boom, Malamar does really well in the tournament. It didn't win, didn't make top 8, unfortunately, but it did really well. A really high conversion rate from Malamar, so that's cool. And Malamar has a good Dolls matchup with the Stinger into Blacephalon. And you guys know I'm a huge fan of Blounds. You guys already know I'm a huge fan of Blounds. But if you have not already, don't forget to drop a like on the video and for a chance to win a couple of codes. I have 50 codes. I just checked. I actually did a trade for that Venusaur Snivy that you guys saw in the deck because I didn't have one. But oh wait, we are playing customs. Also, this is ADP. This is not Mal. I thought I clicked Mally, but I'm playing ADP now. Man, whatever. You know what? This is not the video. I don't care. I don't care about my elo. I'll just grind on stream. It's not a big deal. I thought I clicked the ADP deck, but I guess I didn't click it. I'm pretty sure I clicked it, right? Was it just me? I thought I clicked it. I have to rewatch this video now to see if if that happened. Whatever. It doesn't matter. We're here. like the video. I do have 50 codes, and I'm going to be giving away all these codes before the next set eventually comes out. I don't need these codes anymore. For the most part, I can borrow cards if there's any fringe things I need, but I have all the important stuff. So drop a like on the video, answer the comment question of the day. Today's comment question of the day is going to be, what's your favorite deck to play right now? I know right now, like we've had a few weeks into this meta. A lot of people love decks, a lot of people hate decks. Like the people like me that absolutely love ADP, and there's also other people that despise ADP. So let me know what your favorite deck is at the current moment. And if you guys, my Discord is open to everybody, so if you guys are interested, you can go ahead and slide into my Discord, slide me a deck list. I already have a few lined up, but I am willing to play any deck list right now because I just want something, I want to find something fun and interesting. So we have a lot of Inkays, but I kind of want to save one of these for a potential Jirachi. Maybe I don't have to. Let's do this first because I don't really know. Ooh, Bucephalon is probably better to keep, but having a Psychic Energy in the discard pile is good. I can actually now, I don't want to disconnect anymore. I can now put the Bucephalon back in the deck and grab myself a Jirachi, I think. That seems pretty good, right? You'll grab Jirachi, we'll slap down all these Inkays, and I guess I'll put in a skateboard on the Jirachi. And I think I'll just Cynthia here. I could have skateboard this, but I'm thinking I'm probably going to manually retreat it. Let's see what happens. I have a lot of Inkays on the board turn 1, so we have a really good turn 1 here. This is good. This gives me a bunch of... I can actually play my hand down and draw like 6 off of the... I don't have a draw supporter this turn, or an energy this turn, which kind of sucks, but I guess we'll just have to make do with this. I mean, it's only good... Oh, snap. Sorry about this. I gotta pick this up. You guys are probably hearing all the gross zippers on the ground. Anyways, it's only good because I have a bunch of Malleys, but I don't have a lot of energies in the discard pile yet. So that could be problematic. If we are playing against Bucephalon, then the matchup should be in our favor. But Bucephalon has ways to deal with the matchup, so I'm just a huge Bucephalon fan, so I know all about it. But this is weird. Playing Acrobikes and Jirachi. So I think he's playing Baby Blends, maybe with Pidgeotto or something. I don't know. Maybe he's just playing Mewtwo. And it looked like maybe like Ability Zard, Mewtwo, whatever, one of those two. Probably just Ability Zard. Ability Zard is kind of rough for Malamar. But we do have a lot of Malamars down. Mimikyu is probably not useful this matchup. But you know it is useful. This card is amazing in this matchup. So I think I'm going to keep that one in my hand. I will go ahead. I'm going to discard the other one. I actually just grab Giratina here. That probably makes things easier. Dump the Giratina to grab a Mally. Is there anything else super useful in this matchup? Not really. Mimikyu doesn't really help me at all. Alright, cool. This Mimikyu can copy attacks, so it can technically copy this dude. So that could be useful. I kind of like it actually. I'm going to slap it down. Yeah, I'll slap it down. Then I'll just draw 6. I wanted to keep that because it's huge in this matchup, but I think I'd rather just draw 6 right now. We're just in the setup phase, so if we can get a few more energies, that could be nice. I can put them in the discard pile, that'd be even better. Wow, we really are not getting energies today. Let's dump. Kind of want to dump this, but I'm not too sure. Let me dump this and hopefully not regret it. How about that? Let's grab a Psychic that we can put in the discard pile with Treasure. Let me do this first, actually. Lily's good. I don't like losing Spell Tag though, but we don't have a draw support for next turn, so having this is pretty good. We're not going to be attacking this turn, so I'm just going to go ahead and do this. And I could get another Mally right now. Let me go ahead and just set up Giratina now though. I can save the Treasure for next turn. I don't really need to have another Malamar on the board at the moment. Not to mention, I could use this to search something else if I need to. I also should be probably playing Jirachi before I do the Psychic Recharge, but we already committed, so it's okay. Pokecom is fine. I probably shouldn't have grabbed it, actually, now that I'm looking at it, because I want to use this Pokecom later to give me a Mega Lopunny to take a big Oko. So it's not as useful right now. Maulana's in the format, so like attacking with this dude doesn't feel super great, but Mimikyu feels really, really good in this matchup, especially after a Spell Tag. But I mean, they forfeited, so I guess our setup was really good, so they didn't feel like, or maybe they just had a really bad hand. I don't know, but that was a good setup. I like it. I mean, like, it's standard 4/4 draw supporters, 4 treasure, and I think he played 4 comms, so it's pretty standard. But, you know, every now and then, that standard works, and it works real well. The only problem is we didn't get energies, and that's one thing that I was actually debating when I was playing Malamar, is with Chaotic Swell being introduced in the format, do I want to play, do I even want to play Viridians anymore, or do I just want to take out all the Viridians and make them energy, and then play 4 Acrobikes? It's tough to say. Because at least when you have more energy, you can find them earlier, but Malamar has bad hand clunk issues, so by playing the energies, you're just kind of increasing the clunkiness of your hand. So I don't know, it's up in the air. We keep leading with not Jirachi though, which is to be expected, I guess. This opening hand is pretty okay. We have a switch, so I could get a Jirachi this turn. See who we're playing against first. We could be playing against another abilities art. Hey, like the video if you haven't already, guys. Support. Appreciate it. I don't know. Let's see. I've been playing a lot of Showdown. Shout out to all the people who, I was actually in lab waiting for things to incubate. So when I'm waiting for things to incubate, I don't actually have a lot of time to do stuff. And I don't have my plug. So I'm just like playing, what's it called? It looks like we're playing against either Green Zard or Abilities Zard. Probably Green Zard. When I'm incubating, I don't want to play PTCGO because PTCGO is a stupid program that eats up your computer. Let me just grab Jirachi, I think. He might welder turn 1 and take a knockout on Jirachi. Which would be kind of annoying, I guess. Do I want to... I don't know. I could draw 5 here. I think I do want to Lily this turn. But I don't want to attach an energy yet, obviously, because there's nothing I really want to attach it to. So I'm just going to go ahead and send the Lily now. Hopefully I can find a Pokemon. Something I really wanted here. We'll just get some energies down now. Another one here. We have Cynthia for next turn, which is why I did that, so I can guarantee Cynthia. Mew could be useful to put things in range. I don't really know if I want to bench the Mew. Having only one... Let's do this first. Having only one Inkay down kind of sucks, so I do want to get another one. Okay, this is not as bad anymore. At least we have 2 Inkays. Nothing I want to touch my spell tags to yet. Like, I'm really debating if I want to play down Mew, spell tag, psychic energy onto it. But that kind of feels unnecessary, so I think we won't do that. I think we'll just pass. Like, it'd be a lot easier if I knew the matchup, but I already Oko this thing, so I'm not too worried about that. And softening up the dudes could be pretty good. Softening up the can't think of the word right now. The Charizard breaks-ins or anything else really could be pretty nice, but we'll see what happens. I'm hungry too. I need to give me some food. But I am recording again. I have to do a bunch of papers and I have to study for a bunch of exams because this is my last week of school before finals next week, so I should be busy. But here I am playing Pokemon, so truly my life is in order. Truly I'm making the right life decisions, but it's okay, we're having fun. That's what matters, right? I need a break. I need a mental break. That's what we're here for. I could be playing some Sword and Shield right now. I could be grinding up a team so I can do Wi-Fi battles, but I like this more. I like TCG more. Sword and Shield has been fun, for sure. But I think I am now slowly getting out of it, even though every time I pick up the game, I just can't stop playing it. I have been playing Showdown, though. I think on this Pokeball Plus, they were selling this thing for like $20. Look at that thing. This gets me Mew in the game. Mew is my 3rd favorite Pokemon, so I got excited when they were only $20. Plus, I can play with Pokemon Go. I haven't really opened it yet, so it's just kind of chilling out. It is Charizard Breaks-In, okay. I haven't opened it yet. Charizard Breaks-In is scary because of Mal and Lana, and they can just kind of chain it. So there's that issue. And we don't have Great Catcher, so that's a problem as well. Yeah, without any Gust, we can't really pull these things up for knockouts. So how are we gonna beat these things? I guess we have to rely on Esper. Okay, not a big deal. Mimikyu doesn't do anything for us. Can't really toss it. Can Mimikyu do any interesting attacks? Not really. I guess Mew is probably fine because I can put things in range of a 2-hit KO. So I guess I'll do this. And Cynthia. I guess that's okay. We'll see what happens. Hand's good. I'll take the hand. We can copy the attack and get any 3 cards in our hand too, so hopefully I can find myself one of those dudes soon. Let's put a Psychic in the discard pile and grab Tina. We have both Mimikyus. Okay, we do have both Mimikyus, so that's pretty good. We also have this that can hit big damage, but he needs to play a few more dudes for me to be comfortable playing it. See if I can discard this for a Malamar. Cannot, but I will take an escape board. I think I'll play another Inkay down. Do I need to? That does limit my bench space, so I don't think I really need to. Let me just go ahead and damage the board a bit. 1, 2, 3. Sure. So right now our Mega Lopunny is hitting 180. Or Mega Lopunny Jigglypuff, yeah. 180 is okay numbers. We don't get O-Code in return, which is good. So we can try to take advantage of that. Maybe hit 180 twice. So double custom catchers is going to be annoying. So we'll see. He might knock out Jirachi here. He might just go for the Inkays. What would I do if I were him? I'm not too sure. I think I'd go with Jirachi, right? Because the Jirachi slows me down more. So I don't have a draw support in hand. No, going for the Inkay. Okay, that's fine too. Both fine plays. Crystal. Okay, so definitely want to... I think I'm going to have to try to put him in range of Mega Lopunny this game. Because Mega Lopunny just feels really good. And if I can put him in range of the GX attack, that could be good too. So maybe I should try to get down a bunch of Malamars so I can try to use the GX attack for 5 energies easier. Although for me to do that in one turn, I would need 4, so it doesn't seem very likely or plausible. Let's go ahead and do this. Grab a Mally. Yeah. Let's see what this gets me first. Pokecom. Doesn't really help me right now. So I don't think I'm going to use it. I can keep attacking with this thing. No reset stamp either. This is going to be a rough matchup for sure. But he only has 4 custom catchers, so he can only do this twice a game. Could get a second Malamar and start attacking with this thing as well. That would give me a knockout this turn. How good is that? He comes in, he takes a knockout in return, and I don't get to do any spell tag shenanigans with that. And then the thing is, like, I want to be able to use Mimikyu next turn. I'm not gonna lie. Mimikyu just feels really good. Being able to hit 180 and also search my deck could be really useful. So I don't think I want to do that quite yet. Because next turn I can just get Mimikyu. Yeah, we're gonna do this then. I'm gonna keep sniping down this dude over here. Next turn I'll be able to attack with this thing. And then I'll be able to potentially revenge this thing with the 180 damage. And also search my deck, which is good. So, next turn we'll take a knockout on this. Right? I need to get rid of the stadium too. Next turn we'll take a knockout on this thing. Next turn we'll take a knockout on this. And then we take a knockout on that. And then, what do we do after that? Not really much else, huh? So knocking this out feels worthless, but like we don't really have much else to play. We can't gust it. 180, which means that this thing has to be at 90 damage, right? So 3 more damage counters on this thing would be good. I kind of want to go overboard just so... Oh, he's going to switch. That's really good for us. Yeah, this is perfect because we get a revenge knockout right now. Oh, no! Oh, that sucks. Oh, and he's going to get rid of Wheezing too, isn't he? That sucks. I'm not going to lie. I can't get rid of the Fairy Energy. I only have 2 and I want to use Mimikyu both times. So we'll get rid of these dudes. Please don't have Wheezing in hand. You don't need Wheezing, right? You don't got the Wheezing. Okay, it doesn't have the Wheezing. Yeah, I gotta keep the Fairy. Because if I lose the Fairy, I could lose this game. I really want to attack as many times as I can with Mimikyu. Man, maybe I should have just gone for it. It's kind of hard for me to just think he'd have the Jesse and James, because I forgot these decks even play Jesse and James, so I guess that's on me for inexperience, but Brixie's art doesn't do well in tournaments, so like it's not something I think about a lot. But man, But then again, I would have lost the Fairy Energy, which could have been arguably worse if I did go for the Mimikyu. Plus, if he went for the Mimikyu, he probably wouldn't have attacked this turn. And I have a chance to top deck the Mimikyu, right? Like, it exists. I think if I put... Yeah, I need a lot more damage counters. Okay, I'm just going to put... I'm probably not even going to attack this thing this turn. Maybe, we'll see. I really don't know what I'm going to do here, but just in case of potential top decks, I'll put 3 there. And I'll put 1 on the bench. I hope I'm not doing math wrong. 180 plus 90 should be 270. Wrong Mimikyu, buddy. If I can get a Pokecom off this, though, that could be pretty lit. Let's see. I only have 1 left, though. Treasure doesn't do anything for me. I think I need Lily. Oh, I don't want to bench this thing though, but I kind of want to, so like I have the highest odds of getting what I need. But this thing, benching it is just a waste. It's literally just a waste if I bench it. I don't think it's worth benching. I do have a chance of drawing Pokecom, which will help me, which I didn't get. This thing can do some work next turn though, so I think I have to rely on this thing next turn. Let me dump this thing for sure though. He does play 4 comms, right? It must be private. Okay, it's still there. We don't have a lot of spell tags right now. Esper could be good. I could just put down this threat of an Esper. Force him to heal. Second Mally feels more consistent though. And I have this threat in my hand right now in this dude, so I think a second Mally might be a little bit better. Okay, what's the fear? If he gets another Jesse and James, I'm gonna have to dump the Fairy Energies. Or Cynthia. I think I'm gonna have to dump the Cynthia over the Fairy. No, I'm gonna have to... Okay, this is so difficult. Because I don't really know what the right play is here. You know what, I think... I don't want him to know my hand. This sucks. I think I'm just gonna have to rock with it. I don't know what the right play is here. But I think my play is just to attack for the time being. This puts him in range of this as well as being able to take out other Pokemon. Like if I get 12 next turn, which I should, right? Yeah, so as long as he only takes 1 prize here, I should be able to knock this out and this out, although it doesn't really matter too much. Great Potion is fine. I think we'll still, as long as we can knock it out with Persephone, we should be okay. Although, do we really need to? Because we could just, I don't know. It is technically the more efficient attack, and it's only 2 energies as well, so we'll see. This is tough. It's really hard for me to maneuver through this matchup. Malolana as well. That's really annoying. So we're not taking any knockouts this turn then. This is just why like I don't. The Malamar's kind of rough this game. This time. Oh, if only I had Mimikyu, bro. Mimikyu would be super lit right now. He's down to 50, so I can't take a knockout on it. I don't have spell tag either. I really wish I had Mimikyu, bro. Mimikyu would be super lit right now. I mean, we still have a chance to win. It's just not as good. It's just a lot less. Because he hasn't set up his other Charizard yet. And I don't know if this deck is playing Welder. I mean, you would assume it does, but from my building experience, it's really hard to make this deck consistent. And sometimes Welder just does not feel like the supporter you want to play. Sometimes you just want to just attach energy with Volcanion. But you kind of need the Welder at the same time. I wish I had Reset Stand, man. Reset Stand would be super lit right now. Okay, to take a knockout, I have to hit 220, which is pretty impossible, I think. I don't think I can do that. I can hit him this turn with Bucephalon just to weaken him. Put him in range of 130 and put the rest of them here. Putting him in range of 130 would mean he has to be at 140 damage. 140 means I have to put 9 damage counters here. And then of course he can always heal with Malolana, which is bad, but there's not really too much I can do about that. We'll see. We'll see what we can do here. Mimikyu would be even better right now. Venusaur, this is not good. This is the opposite of good. This is the exact opposite of good. Alright, we'll go ahead and just Cynthia here. I could have Jirachi first to see if I can get Pokecom, but the chances were really low. Now I have to try to get a Fairy Energy through a Viridian, which is right there. Alright, now the question is, do I want to hit him with Bucephalon right now, or do I want to hit him with the Mimikyu right now? Mimikyu does 180, and I can get any 3 cards. What 3 cards could I get that would be really useful? Another Mimikyu? I can't use Spell Tag if I hit him with the Mimikyu right now, though. So I think I want to finish him off then. I think I will bump his Stadium, though, for sure. And there's not much. He can't really attack with a lot of other things. So let me just dump a Jirachi here and grab the Pharyngy now just to scare him a little bit. And I will just double Mally here. And I think I will put down another Inkay. Yeah, I will put down another Inkay, just in case, because he still has another custom catcher he can grab. And I will just use the thing next turn, because at least with Spell Tag, I can do some shenanigans with it. I'll just Mimikyu later. I don't really need any cards in my hand right now. And if he plays Jesse and James, I can just drop these 2. So we'll go ahead and Fireworks Bomb. Put this thing in range of 130 just in case. That's not really as necessary though, because we have Mimikyu. If I put him down to 90 and I use a Spell Tag damage, I could put him down to 130 with the Spell Tag damage. But I need to put him at 140, don't I? Yeah, so let me go ahead and put this dude at 100. 4, 5. So if I need to, I can put the Spell Tag damage onto him so I can attack with Giratina. So it's a little bit more versatile. And then I can put the rest here. And worst case scenario, he plays Malolana anyways, and this is all moot point. But then I can take a knockout against that Charizard, breaks him back there. But I don't have Gust, so it's gonna be difficult. I just need to knock out this one right now. If I can knock out this one right now, did he win? There's no way he can take 3 prizes, right? He went for Jirachi. Okay, so this is fine. No, it's not fine, is it? 180, no, it's still not fine. No, it's really not fine because of the Spell Tag. This is getting rough, man. This is getting so rough. I need that Spell Tag to proc. Oh, and he got played Weezing too. That's fine. Weezing's not a big deal because I have the other. I have the Viridian Forest on the board right now. Oh no! Wait a minute. Does Weezing get rid of both? Wait a minute. Hold on. How do you discard all 4? I thought you can only use Weezing once a turn. Whatever. Oh man, GG no re, my dude. GG no re. Well, there goes Mimikyu and a Fairy Energy. Is that both Fairy Energies gone? No, we still have another one in the deck. Maybe I can top deck the other Mimikyu, but that doesn't help me. Yeah, I lose this game no matter what. If only I had Custom Catcher, man. Or a Great Catcher or something. Yeah, this is not good. If I had Rainbow, I could hit him for 160, which doesn't win me the game either. Oh well, this is definitely one of the worst matchups for Malamar. So it's not like I didn't see this coming, but I thought I could fight back with cool Mimikyu plays. Maybe I could have overextended on damage counters and be less strategic, just because of healing. I could have been like, well, he's gonna heal anyway, so I could just put like all my damage on this dude, and that way if he heals, I can still reach for it. But I don't think there was any reaching. Let's just do worst case scenario, right? If he Malolana, he healed 120, which put him down 50, so he's at 170. So 170, and I only put 5 damage counters on him, so if I put the other 7, he would have been at 240. He would have been down to 120. Mimikyu could have knocked him out, but I didn't get Mimikyu anyway, so I don't think that would have changed no matter what. So there's that. He can give me his 1 prize. He needs to set this thing up, though. Can he even set this thing up next turn? He has to be playing like, what's it called? The thing that is the thing. He has to be playing. If only, dude, I can't do anything. That's just GG. This guy's being a prick about it too. Keeps telling me well played, knowing that he's being a prick. Oh well, we'll move on. All right, let's move on. This is not a matchup we can win. I just don't think that's a matchup we can win. I mean, there wasn't any greens deck that did well in, except for like Guardy, but Guardy won, so like. So I guess there's that, right? It goes to show why I've already won. It just had a really good matchup versus decks that did well. It has a pretty decent matchup versus Space Dogs, ADP, and it has a pretty good matchup, a really good matchup versus Malamar, like an amazing matchup versus Malamar. So it goes to show why Guardy won that tournament. Because like Malamar was like, this is I want to see if I have it up right here. Let's see how many Malleys are there. Michael Bramall played Malley. That's interesting. We're going second, so we'll just bench these dudes. Just this dude though. We'll see. Can I count? Is there a way I can count this? No top 8, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8. That's 1/5 of the field. 1/5 of the top, or 1/6 of the top 48. That's a lot of Malamar. That's just the ones I counted too. Maybe I miscounted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Yeah, that's 8. That's a lot of Malamar. That's a lot of Malamar. That's alright. Who are we playing against? Some Gumi, some ADP Gumi style with like Spiritomb as your attacker. That's interesting. That's pretty cool. Well, I guess I'll play this down then. I definitely want to be. Oh, I definitely want to save this thing actually, because this thing is hilarious versus this deck. But so is Esper. These are all really good cards in this matchup. I'll just slap them down. Can I just knock out this thing? No, I'm 10 short. I can knock it out with a Giratina though. Do I get a Giratina? I do not get a Giratina. I do not get a Jirachi either. Put these dudes in range. I guess we'll just put that thing in range of a Giratina later. Spell tags are going to be wonderful this matchup of his attackers or Spiritomb, so this hopefully should mean we win the game, but at the same time we're also playing against this dude that'll take 2 prizes every turn, so we have to also somehow take 2 prizes every turn as well. We can't copy GX attacks, we can double damage on dudes. And we are weak to dark, so that'd be rough. If I can knock this thing out, that'd be good. So hopefully this thing can get knocked out. I have to hit this thing pretty hard at some point. Hand sucks. No cap, always factual. This hand is garbage right now. Nothing I can really do. I can take some knockouts with Mew, so I guess that's my game plan here. Otherwise, I guess I'm gonna charge up this Esper and just Cynthia right now. I need something I can switch into for a pivot, so we'll get the escape board on that dude, and we'll hopefully get some good cards here. I mean, you're not bad, but you're not great. Ditto is like another thing, but it's not super necessary right now. 1 here, 2 here. How much damage do I need to put on this thing for Esper to knock it out? Esper does 20 damage to one of your Pokemon for each damage counter on them. So if I have 100 damage counters on him, I'm hitting him for 200, which would be 300 damage. So if I have 90 damage on him, I'm hitting him for 180, which is not enough. That'll be 270. So I have to have 100 damage counters on this dude. So we'll take a prize quickly here. If he does decide to some reason attack, this thing is a 1 retreat cost, right? Perfect. So yeah, for some reason he chooses to attack with this thing, we can revenge it with Mimikyu and also accelerate my board, which could be pretty nice. And yeah, that could be good. We'll see. No spell tags yet. There's a Rosa. That's pretty cute. Yeah, I don't know if I like the Rosas in ADP right now. I'm gonna have to keep testing it. But like I've only played like 3 or 4 games and they haven't been used yet. I've been hearing a lot of similar results, and I don't know what the people that made this team are thinking post-tournament to see if Rosa's actually worth. Guaranteed Stamp is amazing. Guaranteed getting a custom catcher is also amazing. Oh, you know what I did, guys? I fixed my mic. Hold on. I fixed my mic. I can mute it now. I got some Gorilla Glue. My mic's all weird, but I'm able to mute it again, which is good. Alright, attack me, bro. Hoopa's annoying. Oh no! Oh, worst card, worst card, worst card! Okay, well that's gonna make this game a lot harder. Like a lot harder. Oh, that sucks. Well, I think we lose now. I don't think we can win this game anymore. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is gonna be knocked out. Yeah, House of Belt's a thing. Yeah, spell tags are gonna have to hard carry us this game, so we need to find spell tags every turn. I can only hit this thing for 20 right now. Yeah, spell tags are gonna have to hard carry this game. So what other cards can we play down right now that'll be useful? Grab Jirachi. Ooh, mute button coming through. The mute button coming through. Oh, Bucephalon's gonna be really big, but I don't think we can play the Bucephalon because he's gonna go completely around us. If we put 4 damage on the board, we can knock out a Spiritomb here. So maybe just attacking with Bucephalon this turn is good. Just because it guarantees a knockout without having to play Jirachi. But I can also spread more damage kind of Giratina. I can't guarantee. Let me actually just grab the Jirachi here, just so I have a Jirachi on the board, and I'll also grab Bucephalon here. I just feel like Bucephalon's gonna be really good this game. So we're gonna go ahead and grab Bucephalon. I will switch into Jirachi, then use the Bucephalon this turn. We're not gonna have a chance to use Bucephalon otherwise. So, I mean, for like boosted effects, and this thing has decently high HP, so we might as well abuse it while we can. Yeah. Stellar Wish here. Another switch, that's pretty useless. I will grab it though. I guess I should just manually attach this fairy. I don't see the other fairy energy being super useful. Sure, we'll do that. We'll Malamar first before I make a mistake. And I will switch into the Bucephalon and use Cynthia. This gets me a knockout on at least the active. So I guess it's okay. Ooh, spell tag, that's what I was looking for. Hello, buddy. Hello, friend. Anything else I want? I do. Ooh, this is gonna be amazing, this game. Okay, change of plans. Change of plans. I think I put the 4 damage counters or 3 damage on here, some on there. Yeah, change of plans. This is really good, and I need to get as many Malleys down as possible now. Oh boy. Change of plans, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna leave this alive. We're gonna put all 4 damage counters on the Marshadow. No. I wish I could take that back. Because he can just get rid of that. Oh, if he plays down a stadium, he can just get rid of it. Spell tag can put the rest on there. So put him in range, just 1 more, and not all 4, obviously we only need 3 on there, but we could put 1 damage here and the rest on there. This thing is obviously not be in range, but oh, Super Scoop Up again. Okay, good. Get rid of all those tails. Super Scoop Up is the best worst card, just like Order Pad. Best worst card. I don't want to see it. No heads, only for me. Save those heads for my flips when I play Archie's Toys and Expanded. Ayo. Alright, what's he getting on the board here? Another Spiritomb, that's another knockout for me. Yeah, this thing is gonna run house right now. And he put a Rainbow Energy on the board. Oh, this guy is he's just doing the most for me right now. I appreciate him. We didn't get the other switch card though, for sure. He also needs to take a knockout here, so thank you, sir. Okay, so we can actually put all the damage counters on these dudes, right? 1 here, 1 here. That thing's in range, we'll put the rest here. Oh, this guy is gonna be mad when he sees those. Although, okay, this is fine. I can't pivot with that Jirachi, but you know, he's not gonna be happy. I mean, at the same time though, he's just a custom catcher away from winning the game, so it's not like the end of the world for him. Yeah, let me just play this down now. Play you down. Now I'm gonna go ahead and we'll just Acrobatic first. I'd rather have the Calm. Calm could be useful. We'll Lily for 5. There's a switch, and there's an energy. high HP, so he shouldn't be able to revenge us with anything. I guess I'll hold on to these other cards. I can retreat and switch again. I'll hold on to the switch though, because I'm probably going to use it to retreat this dude. Maybe, maybe not. And let's take a few prizes here. And we just win next turn with a strong attack, but at the same time we don't have a strong attack. But we do have Blounds, right? No, Blounds is dead. So we don't have an attack that can take a knockout besides like a Malamar. So we're gonna have to take a knockout with Malamar here. But we cleaned this board and we got no useful cards out of it. So Malamar's gonna have to actually take a knockout here. So it's fitting for sure. If he doesn't switch or retreat or anything, Malamar wins the game. I kind of like rainbows here. Okay, this works too, because if he switches this, I just finished the game with Esper. So regardless, there should be a way for me to finish this game. But yeah, he shouldn't be able to take an Oko, could he? Like, there's no way he Okos Venusaur Snivy. Like, he has to double custom catcher here. Belelba doesn't do anything for him. There's no way, right? Like, oh man, now I wish I had rainbow energies instead of fairies. But you can't obviously search the Viridian Forest. You can't search the rainbows of Viridian Forest. Bro, drop the forest, play 4 rainbows. Let's get it. I have never, I think I've only searched for a fairy energy one time, if even. But him switching was like the worst play he could have made. Because now, unless he also knocks out the Esper this turn, him switching is not a good play. He needs to actually knock out the Esper right now. Choose bench Pokemon to discard until you have 3 remaining. Well, that's easy. Jirachi and you. So can I tell him GG yet? He should have kept this active. I don't know what to tell you, my dude. Well, obviously this is bad now because I have to retreat and then switch. But it's not bad because I just literally retreat then use my switch, so it's okay. And there we go. We'll hit this dude for, what was that, 280 damage? No, 180 damage. I mean, regardless, it was either that or I knocked him out with Malamar. So, there we go. We win the game. Whew. He got greedy. He put too much down. Venusaur Snivy. Amazing tech. Love it. That's so cool. That was actually super hype. That was super hype. Thank you for the deck, Pat. I appreciate it, bro. That was at the very end. I'm back in. Malamar best deck. Malamar MVP. I'm not a huge fan of Mimikyu. I don't think it actually does enough. Maybe not enough to play it 2 of. I do like this. I mean, I like most of this deck. I have to test against Dostal to see if I actually like this play, as opposed to just knocking yourself out. Like, the cool thing about playing Ditto is that it's an instant knockout with your Giratina, so it's a lot easier to like accelerate your opponent taking prizes to reach that Bucephalon number. I don't know though. We'll see. I do like the deck though, it's fun. Don't forget to drop a like if you haven't already, subscribe, share, all that good jazz. And I am already late to school, so I'll see you guys next time. Peace.